Hi everyone, this is Jay Harris coming to you from Tom's Trading Room. In this video presentation, I'm going to go over what you see down here as the crossover icon. This is the 1030 crossover scan. It's been enhanced and improved upon from where it was a few years back. We want to go over what's new and exciting about this right now. The crossover looks for what our dear George Fontenelles used to teach. He didn't care what class you were in or where he was at in the world. He was always teaching this 1030 moving average crossover scan. And it's where the 10-day or 10 period simple moving average crosses over the 30-day or 30 period simple moving average. Now this worked on multiple time frames. So when I say a 10 period over a 30 period, that period could be 1 minute, 5 minute, a half hour bar, it didn't matter. But we're going to focus on the days where the 10-day simple moving average crosses over the 30-day simple moving average. Now you can change the days input here. If you know of a different moving average crossover combo, like a 5 and 18 minute or a 100, 200, it doesn't matter. You can change it right there, but we're going to keep it as George had it with a 1030 simple moving average crossover. We're going to scan for crossovers on the S&P 500 optionable list. You can click on that drop down and change it to whichever list that you want to. We're going to keep the options filter as it lists here, the slippage at 1.5% between the bid and ask, a delta of less than 60, a delta greater than 30, and we're looking for no more than 50 candidates, and the options expiration is 15 days or less. Now leave these as defaults for right now, and you can tweak them and adjust them as you deem fit as you move forward. What we need to do from here simply is click on the search button. And after we click on search, it will scan through the S&P 500 and spit out those that qualified. You see 5 candidates here, starting with Intuitive Surgical. Unlike the Darknet listing, and this is very similar to that, but instead of having the green hyperlink, the tickers above the list are the same 5 tickers that are on the list. And you can click on the ticker symbol there and bring up the chart, of which you'll see a overall trend channel. You'll see the 10 and 30 simple moving average crossovers, the 10 in the purple, the 30 in the brown. You see the B for bullish indications and the S for stop indications. You'll see the last bullish cross was back here around May 31st or 1st of June, and it stopped about 2 trading days ago. But since then, we've got a new, fresh, bullish crossover right here where the 10 is just up slightly above the 30. Now, unlike in the Darknet screens where you can click on the chart and make it disappear, you have to either go down and click on a different ticker symbol, like KSU for Kansas City Southern. And when it refreshes, you'll see that that's in there now, KSU, Kansas City Southern, with the bullish signal of the 1030 cross. If you want to get rid of the charts entirely, just click on the refresh button. It'll refresh the page, removing the chart, but yet leaving the list behind. You also now see which stock option, which call option is suggested or is searched for and found based off the criteria of the slippage and the delta ranking. And it ranks those by the lowest percent to double. So if you were to click on that specific call trade hyperlink, it'll go to the risk graph page. And it shows you that option just like it normally does on any and all other risk graph pages. If you want to scroll down and see what that percentage translates into as a price for what the stock needs to do on any time interval between now and expiration, you have it listed here in your statistics and probabilities box. What it shows is that it at least has to be up 3.5% to 1021 at expiration in order for that option to show a theoretical value of a double. And again, here's your risk graph. And if that's 1021 that it needs, you can put your cursor over the risk graph here, slide it up until it reaches that 1021 ballpark, and you can see in the box there that populates once you put the cursor on the risk graph lines what your profitability is with a stock at a specific price. Now let's get rid of the risk graph page here for Intuitive Surgical. Let's say now we also want to look at deltas greater than 70. You know, Tom likes to, when he can, get a 70 to 75 delta. That way we get a bigger bang for the buck with a $1 move in the option price or stock price. to the option price. So let's change the delta to 100, meaning less than 100 but yet greater than 70, and that way we get all the 70 and above deltas. Let's go ahead and click on search yet again. Now watch what happens. These may or may not still be here, meaning the stocks may or may not still be here, but the options are going to change and the price of the options are going to change. So let's go ahead and click search now that we've changed it for a 70 or higher delta, and when it comes back we have the list of stocks, 4 of them now, with options that are greater than 70 delta and their percent to double. Slightly higher here now on Kansas City Southern at 6.16%. Let's go ahead and click on that and show you that we can confirm that we did get a delta greater than 70, as it shows you the delta is at 87, 82 on the mid. All right, let's get rid of that. Now, if you want to see how it works, you click on the How It Works button, and it'll open up a page and go over the moving average stock page that you're looking at here. It explains what these buttons show and do. It shows you what and how the scan works, and it replicates everything that you've seen on that page originally. If you want to do this moving average searches and actions for calls, puts, and so on, you can click on the moving average calls button. It'll open up a page here and explain how it's searching for call options, and it's showing you that you can even run a back tester on this, where you can get the math expectation, which is the percentage profitability times your average trade profits plus percentage losing trades times your average trade loss. Now all these formulas and all these algorithms are shown in the help pages. It shows and explains the number of days back testing, how you can position size, the size of the trades for your back test, get the results list, see everything documented here, and understand what that table right there is showing you in regards to your math expectation, your max and max profit, max loss, your average profit versus your average loss, and so on. So there's a lot of great information here pertaining to the help files of this specific scanning tool, but that's the 1030 moving average crossover, folks. Go ahead and leave it as it is. Look for fresh 1030 crosses to the upside. When the 10 crosses above the 30, that's a bullish signal, which means we anticipate a higher price to come in the stock or ETF, and then it shows you the corresponding call option trade that has the lowest percent to double with the parameters set by the program. Hope you have enjoyed that, and I will see you on future videos. Bye for now.